Hey guys, welcome to Eat Well, Think Better, brought to you by the Soho Sphere. My name is George and I'm here with Geraldo Bedell. Geraldo, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So what do you think about this setup we got going on
Looks
here?
amazing. I can't wait to start this.
Yeah, this is some Oysters Rockafellers. You guys might have seen them or heard of them in fancy restaurants, but we're helping you guys bring it to your kitchen today.
Let's get rocking.
All right, guys, let's get to some of these ingredients here. So we have unsalted butter, shallots, my favorite onion. They got a little sweet taste to them. Garlic, of course. Parmesan cheese, because everybody loves Parmesan cheese. Got a little spinach, a little lemon, and of course, the star of the show,
Oysters.
oysters. So, do you know any facts about oysters, Geraldo?
Not really, just that they come from the sea and then, you gotta shuck them.
Yeah, so that's definitely true. But also one of the most important things about oysters is that they're one of the highest zinc-rich ingredients you can actually cook.
Wow.
And the importance of zinc in the body is it acts as a cofactor. So basically other mechanisms in the body need zinc in order to produce at a high level. One of those is some of the transmitters that produce dopamine in the body. And dopamine is very important to control your levels of concentration. Now we're gonna get into the shucking. Yes, we said shucking.
What the shuck?
I would say this is like maybe the most difficult part of the recipe. I would suggest getting an actual shucker. You know, you can use a knife or maybe a spoon, but ideally something nice and strong, a shucker, you get them cheap in the store. So I like to place the oyster here in between a couple towels. You're gonna get that point of your shucker here and just try to get it in there. And then you're gonna use some leverage till you hear a pop, all right? Perfect, I'm in there. Once you get in there, you kind of start working around the sides, just like you're turning a key. And, okay. This one was pretty nice. We were able to get it out in one shot. Sometimes the shells break, guys. For the Oysters Rockafeller, we want them in the shell, but if they break, that's fine. Continue to the other parts of the recipe. Once you get that top piece off, it's very important to scrape under the oyster. There's like a muscle attached to the shell, so ultimately these are like some slurping kind of action going on when we're gonna eat them, so just make sure to release that there. So now we're gonna go on our filling that goes on top of our Oysters Rockafeller. We've got some unsalted butter in there. I like to give it a twirl, make sure that the butter starts melting. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these shallots. All right, so that's gonna take a couple minutes. One of the reasons, like I said, I really like oysters just because of the zinc and it helps with concentration. Do you ever find yourself in moments with like brain fog or lack of concentration?
Most of those times is usually when I have lack of sleep or I didn't eat, like in the mornings and stuff that I don't eat.
Yeah.
I don't have a good start on my day with breakfast. That's when I usually have brain fog.
Yeah, I think that's like something that happens to me too. Whenever, more with the lack of sleep.
Yeah.
I feel disoriented. It's hard for me to really focus on a particular task.
Yeah. But luckily we got these oysters, so.
Very nice. All right, so look, these are looking lovely. They're letting off some nice aroma. They're getting their color already. So we're gonna go ahead and add our garlic.
Okay.
Just a quick cooking tip, you never wanna add garlic and onion in at the same time. It's always onion first. Garlic will burn and it'll taste bitter, so always onions first and then garlic, guys. Please, please.
I don't know about you, but I like a bitter garlic.
All right, guys, like, I know you did the spinach right now. You might just want to eat that because the garlic onion just tastes amazing. But please give it a second. We're gonna add some of this topping here. Guys, you know our hands are clean. We washed them up, so we're just gonna go ahead and plate with our hands. Geraldo, would you mind helping me?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna do this side, you do that side.
All right.
Just grab a little handful there and start spreading it on there. Give it some love. You know what's amazing about this? Like, this is like $10 worth of oysters. But if you were to go to a restaurant, they're charging you like $30 for this appetizer right here.
You already know. Yeah. Market price.
All right, guys, so we have our oven preheated. Our oven is preheated to 390, but our oven runs a little lower than usual ovens. So depending on your oven, I would say 350 to 400. 10 to 15 minutes, just keep an eye on it. You wanna get a nice little golden crust on the outside. Once that's done, you know you're good to go. All right, let's do this, my friend. Oh, that's looking beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, look at that.
That's a nice looking set of oysters.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get our plate ready. We always like to make our plates look as nice as possible. Before we even start tasting the food, you're just visually already eating it. We wanna create a whole experience right from the get.
Oh, looks amazing.
All right, guys, look at that right there. Very nice.
Can't wait to dig in.
Thank you for joining me.
No problem.
Guys, thank you for joining us here at Eat Well, Think Better, brought to you by the Soho Sphere. There's only one thing left to do. Oysters, guys. Cheers.
Cheers here. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna get a little squeeze. Squeeze here.
Bon appetit, guys. My goodness.
That's good.
Cheers.
Cheers here. Oh man, that's some oyster.
Woo. Good stuff.